Sigamos viendo qué es lo que
Whatever's
encontró
out there,
Walter.
I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh. Entonces, a las 12 los temblores por el tren.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Guático el ermitaño, amigo, hermano de Calvin, Barbara y Morley. Falta saber de Sam, no sé quién es Sam.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Entonces las madres intentan proteger. A veces no de la mejor manera, pero su intención lo es.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Termina de bajar.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Ahí va la basura. Y por acá
And to
salió
bury
Walter.
something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
¿De dónde vino entonces el tren? De allá.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
¿A qué le está escribiendo? ¿Será que está embarazada? ¿Será que va a tener un hijo? ¿Será que ya tiene un hijo? ¿Será que le tiene un hermano?
You're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Vamos a ver la tumba de Odín Finch arriba.
you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
En este árbol estaba colgado el columpio, está.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Es verdad. Terrible ese inicio.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. Cementerio de mascotas. Cuida al cementerio,
Sven
hermanos.
built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch murió a los 10 años. Calvin Finch, 11 años. Sven Finch a los 49 años. Edith Finch a los 93 años. Walter Finch a los 53 años. Barbara Finch a los 16 años. Y tenemos entonces Molly 37, 50. Los de abajo, Molly, Barbara, Calvin y Walter eran hermanos. Solamente Walter llegó a una edad avanzada.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Es como su bebé, claro. Cuando la casa se hundió.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam era su madre entonces. Samantha Finch, ¿será? ¿O es su abuelo? Sam Finch.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Lewis. Y Sanjay. Sanjay son 4, 34, 36 años. Lewis, 83 nació. No, sí, 88. 88 2010 son 2, 12, 22 años. Jóvenes también. Ellos son hermanos entonces de Sam, aparentemente. No. Este es Sanjay. Sanjay está en intermedio. Y ese es Lewis. Ahí está Lewis.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Igual dura la historia. Complicada, ¿verdad? Triste y difícil. Y antes de seguir corriendo la casa del árbol, lo dejaremos hasta aquí. Nos vemos en la próxima. Adiós.